Of Torah. This year is entitled Inspiration from Yochai. Yochai certainly plays a major role in Lag BaOmer, at least according to many sources. And one famous story in the Gemara that I think we can learn several lessons from. Famous story in Lamed Gimel Lamed Bet 33b in Shabbat, where some rabbis were talking about Rome, some praising Rome, some just staying silent. Yochai says, what are you talking about? Anything they do is for their own glory. Nothing to do with us. We might benefit from it, but that's certainly not their purpose in any way at all. The word got back to the Roman government, and they were sought after him. The other rabbi that praised him, they elevated him, and Yochai, they ran after his life. So therefore he ran away. He's in the cave learning with his son for 12 years, comes out, and he can't deal with this world. God set it back for another year, came out. When he comes out after another year of learning, he'll deal with the world a little better. The Gemara said the first time he came out, he looked, he burnt up all the fields. He wasn't ready for the world. He couldn't deal with the level they were on, the involvement in the physical. The next year he came out, he was better. For Pinchas ben Yair's father-in-law, he washed him off, and as he's washing him off, he was screaming. Yochai was screaming out of pain from all the cracks in his skin from all those years in the cave. And he said, "Oh, woe is me, this is how you see my son-in-law." Yochai says, "Blessed are you. I was able to go ahead and learn all these years. Bless you that you're seeing me this way, because the gain was immense." And the Gemara says that before the 12 years, Pinchas ben Yair, the father-in-law, he would answer all the questions. Yochai would ask a question, Pinchas ben Yair would give 12 answers. Now, Pinchas ben Yair would ask a question, Yochai would give 24 answers. That's the story in the Gemara. The Zohar, that's other sources I want to say that. Even the song we sing, Bar Yochai, which talks about them hinting to that fact that he learned in the cave. Zohar, but that's not the Pshat in the Gemara. Pshat in the Gemara is, as we just said, a few lessons I'd just like to mention from the Gemara. Number one, Yochai's courage to speak truth and speak emes, and not be involved in any way in patronizing. Oh yeah, they're really good, they want to help me. Let's see, let's call a spade a spade. Of course, it was a dangerous statement. Did he not know it was going to get out and get back to the Roman government? Did he think he could just say it? He was among his colleagues, and that's where he could just speak emes and have to worry about the ramifications? Nice question. But one thing is he spoke emes, and he wasn't fooled by this glorious kingdom. He said it like it is. Number two, he takes a dangerous situation, a pathetic situation. His life is on the line. They want to kill him. This powerful government, Rishaim, are looking to destroy his life, and now he has to hide for 12 years, and then another, you make it 13 years. There could be years of misery, of pain, of agony, complaining against God. Why'd you do this to me? It's not fair. I can't deal. And instead, what did he do? He said, this is an unbelievable opportunity. I could learn for 13 years straight. He didn't know at the beginning how many years it was going to be, because that's in the 12th years when he first found out that the Caesar died. But he said, however many years I'm going to have, months, year, decade, I don't know. I'll learn. I can master so much of the Torah. And then I can bring that back and contribute it to Klal Yisrael. What a lesson of resiliency that we see from Yochai. So we have, like a whole mystical part in terms of Yochai and the giving over of the Kabbalah, the Zohar, which is something that needs to be looked into, but in terms of the Gemara, that's something to be looked into. No one argues about the Gemara and the sources and the stories in the Gemara. And we can learn what it means to be courageous, speak the emes. Okay, we also think when and what to say at what time, but he thought it was appropriate to speak emes and not be fooled and taken in by the Roman emperor. And number two, to take situation where it's a negative, it's challenging, and turn it into gold and make the most out of it and go from the ashes to the greatest heights. And that, to me, we can emulate Yochai. That's a tremendous blessing to his memory. Shalom.